Hey, how y'all doing? This is author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. Here in Florida, it is a rainy day. It's been raining a couple of days, which we needed the rain. We still get up to 99 degrees later on in the afternoon, but we need the rain. We really, really do. And the rain just opens up so much. I love writing in the rain, not literally, but when it rains, it gives me a little bit more peace and I'm able to write. Now, we said that we would talk about, let me just go real first. We would talk about Amazon. I'm on a lot of Facebook groups, so we talk about Amazon and publishing on KDP. Great platform. There's a couple other platforms that are out there. You can put it in Google. They'll tell you all about them. The popular one is Amazon KDP. It's great. They give you an ISB in. I think they do take a percentage, as everybody knows. So it is a great boom. You're right there live. You're on the Amazon.com. People can get your books. It's just beautiful. Right? Okay. Now there's the other side. There's the other side, and that is if you want to get all your profits. So what you would do is somewhat learn how to just self-publish yourself, and buy your ISBN number from Bowker. I don't know, it's Bowker, but you can buy, I end up buying a set of 10, or you can buy them individually. So I've used about 3 of them already. So I bought 10 of them. So those are my numbers that are assigned to me and whatever books that I publish. Or you can buy it singly. And there is a huge difference in the price. Okay, so check that out. Bowker. Okay, so check that out. So you can do that yourself. Get a printing company that you know in your area, and let them put it together for you, and you're good to go. The only thing is, you have to do your own formatting and just a lot of other things that come when you self-publish, and you have to kind of sort of learn that yourself. Or there's a lot of publishing people out there that are not Amazon, and they could probably do it for you for a fee. Or you can talk to me if you like, Natalie M. Kennedy at gmail.com. All right. All right. I am working, right? I am working on my next story that will be out in September. That's what we're hoping. Right now it's called Covered, Covered. Covered. It's inspirational based. Yes, it is. I wrote it back in 2010. And as you can see, sometimes that's what happens. You write, and I think the 2 books that I did a review on is Bits and Pieces by Whoopi Goldberg. Now, I know she was been writing that for a while. Okay. Yeah. So 2010 is not unusual for me to have written this back then, and now we're trying to publish it. But in between, I published a lot of other books that I kind of wanted to get out there. This is hard to read. It's not a hard to read. It was hard to write because, again, it's inspirational, and you want to make sure it's right, and you want to make sure that it's kind of easy reading, user friendly. So you want to be able to read it and say, oh yeah, I got that. I don't like to write anything that's really complex, but I have a message always in all of my books. If you ever got them, you would know I have a message up in there, right? Okay. The other book that I reviewed was Coming Home by, what's her name? Brittany BG in the house. And that was a good book because it was talking about her ordeal when she returned back home. It was written very quickly because she just got back home. So she had some people that were on her. I'm sure they was like, that's a book. When she gets home, let's get her. So that was written quite quickly. But I'm sure Bits and Pieces was written along the way because she talks about herself, her mother, her brother, and stuff like that. So I'm sure it was all written on, like, in stages. Coming Home, not so much because right there they just probably looked at her and says, "Tell me your story," and she probably dictated it to somebody else, and they wrote it out for her. So basically, that can be done like that. So, okay, so we have Covered, and And I don't know if you can see all the little scribblies. I added some more stuff. There you go. So that's what happens after you write. You read over it, you read over it again, and then you say, okay, again, it was written in 2010. I looked at it again in 2014, 2019, and 2022. And now I'm now looking at it and saying, okay, let's edit. And that's what I'm doing now. Now, I got second eyes, right? After I made my changes, you make your changes. Now you have to have some second eyes. Have some second eyes. And now I have the second eyes looking. I think she's not well. She's not feeling too good. So, because I gave it to her on Monday, I was hoping to get it back, but I haven't heard from her. So I'm thinking she's not feeling well. I'm texting her and she's not responding. So something's going on, but that's all right. We're not in that much of a hurry. We hopefully will have it all good and to go by July. It shouldn't even take that long. And then push it out. I may even push out another book between this one because I have many manuscripts ready to go. So now the finished product that I have here for the second eyes, I gave it to her electronically, but I also have it. I like to feel the papers. It's like, that's why I do the book business, because I want y'all to feel the pages, turn the pages, turn those pages. I love filling the pages and turning them and seeing what's next. I really, really do. But I have my hard copy here and I'll wait for her feedback. So that's the stages that we're at in my next book that I'm going to be publishing here real soon. Titles, don't worry about the title. I had someone say that they want to start writing their book, but they don't know what the title was going to be. I told them, don't worry about it. Just write something that you think it might be, and later on it's going to change. Right now it's called Covered, Covered. But I also have 4 different other, I wrote it down. I like to write on any old thing. You can write it in a journal. We have journals at overthebooks.com or Everyday Shops in the Brandon Town Center Mall in Brandon, Florida. So you can write it there, write on a piece of paper, napkin, whatever. And so I have 4 different titles, and I keep looking at them and looking at them and looking at them. I don't know which one I'm going to choose, but definitely it probably just won't be Covered. Several of my books that I've had, I've changed the title a couple of times, and you can do that, and it's okay. All right, it's okay to do that, right down to the final. Like, you got to make a cover for it. So then you want to, finalize what your cover is going to be. In my mind, I think I have what my cover is going to be. I just don't know how it's going to be done. I think I already had some ideas, but now that I've read over my manuscript a couple of times more, I think I know what my cover is going to be. And it's just a matter of how to get it. I'm going to have to go through different platforms to see if I can get that to be what I am envisioning. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at with my next book. And that's the journey that we are going on together in this and the process. If you have any questions, go ahead and put the question in the comments below, or you can write to me, nataliemkennedy@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. You can also go on Facebook, author Natalie M. Kennedy, and you can send me a message and we'll go from there. Someone's messaging me now. They're DM me. Is that what it is? DM, PM. They're doing that now, but they're giving me one word. It's like, what is your genre? And I give it to them. How do you market? So I say something. It's real kind of like dun, dun, dun. Finally, today, I just said, I had enough. I'm not going to do this whole back and forth. I just said, hello, do you need some advice? Do you need some direction? And then I basically gave them a couple of lines of which way to go. And I'm done with this back and forth. Let's have conversation. This whole dun, dun, dun don't go good with me. I know. Some people say it's because of your sign. You're a Sagittarius. I don't believe in any of that. It's just who I am. And if you get annoyed, don't think it's your sign. It's just who you are, right? That's the way I see it. Anyway, it's all good. It's a rainy day today. I'm really feeling good about this. It seems like I want to write, but I'm going to just concentrate on what I'm doing right there. Both of those books are brand new releases, bits and pieces by Whoopi. And Coming Home, I will have at the June 1st event that I will be at Tropical Tropical Field Lot 1 with Saturday shops. So hopefully I will see you there. I wish I can have them in everyday shops, but I can only have but so many books there. So I would love to have it there. I do have Tabitha Brown's book. She's doing a new thing. I have Tabitha Brown book is there. And so you can go to everyday shops in the Brandon Center Mall if you're in the Brandon, Florida area. All right. Continue to support authors, local authors, BIPOC authors, children book authors. Just continue to support small business and support local as well. That would be most appreciative. Today, I told you it was raining out. I'm going to go back and read. I normally don't go and read my books twice. Do you? Well, I don't, but my favorite author is Max Lucado. I love how he writes. I don't know the guy, but I love how he writes, and I think I was inspired to write like him. I have a whole bunch of his books. I mean, again, once you get into the groove, you can publish and publish and publish and publish. And he puts a book out all the time. I can't keep up. That's almost like James Patterson. Boom. He's getting a little older though, and I think he's having other people help him write. But Max Lucado, my favorite. I want to be inspired today a little bit because I'm praying for so many things, and I think I want to be inspired. So I'm going to go ahead and read this book, Max Lucado, Facing Your Giants. I read it before. A quick, nice read. It flows very well. The only thing I don't really like is he does a study guide. That I'm not going through that. I don't have to do that. The study guide, that was to give him more pages, I guess, or I guess if you want to use it for something else, I don't know. A book club, maybe so. Yeah. So I would love to have a book club. 5 or 6 people. That would be great. Bits and Pieces would have been a great book just to talk about Whoopi's life and if she's really, hopefully, she's telling the truth about the things, or if she's just trying to, get people all intrigued and to buy her book. I don't know, because, people do that, so in the nonfiction world. But that would have been a great book to start out with. Maybe later. Oprah Winfrey had her book club. She chose a lot of great authors, and one of them is Sweetness of the Water, I believe. I have that book over there. That was one of her picks, and that's really a great book. So that's all I got. I went over a little bit. I need to go live. Let me see. I don't have no makeup on. I'm just natural. My hair is okay. This is how I woke up. Okay, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I had to wake up early anyway because the pest control man came. He's like, I'm not coming at 10. I'm coming at 8. I'm like, wait a minute. So I just woke up like this and boom, here we are. So too much information? No, we can write a story about it. You can write a story about everything. So to recap, Amazon is a great platform. There are other platforms that are out there. Just Google it and see how you can get up in there for free. Have somebody to help you along the way. I do have someone that helps me and guides me and gives me a kind of like, what do you really think about that? And so that's a good thing. So try to have somebody to help you on that. I think there was another thing I was supposed to talk to you about, but it's on my calendar, so I'm going to have to go back and see. But I will talk about it in my next video. I love you. I know. I love you. I do. I wish I could meet you. It's all good. Us going back and forth like this is pretty cool. You think? I mean, I like doing the videos now. So eventually I will, I don't know, do you perfect it? I don't know. Just be you, be you and write your story. All right. This is Natalie M. Kennedy. It's all about the books. I got so many books. Oh, I will be having a sale soon. I was supposed to be sooner than later, but I will be having a sale. And then when you see me at my next events, I will be having books for sale for sure. Really great books. I don't know if Over the Books is my thing, my dream, but pray for the sister. But I will be having some sales here at overthebooks.com. All right. My personal books not going on sale. I need to sell those books. Those are my books. But everybody else's books that I was supporting they will be put on sale here real quick here, and we'll see what happens. I do have another event June 15th. That would be great. Here in the Tampa Bay area, just go ahead on my Facebook page and you'll see where I will be at there at I believe it's the Curator Cafe in Tampa, June 15th. Another event that you can't come to because it's in JP Morgan Bank, but that's going to be I'm super excited about that. That's going to be prior to Juneteenth, which will be June 18th. I'll be doing an event there and hopefully another event afterwards. And then there's July. Let us pray that our hurricane season won't be too bad. But right now, our waters out there in the ocean are hot as all get up. And that's what hurricanes like. All right, we can write a story about that as well. So, all right, well, cheers to you. I love you. And I hope that you have a great moment in your writing journey each and every day. All right, I love you. And I'll see you in my next video. All right, all right.